When people hear the word saint, they often picture statues, stained glass, or church celebrations. But sainthood is much more than a title. It's about people who lived with deep faith and courage. Today on Bible Brick Tales, we'll explore the story of Saint Bartholomew, one of Jesus' apostles, and discover what his road to sainthood can teach us today. Bartholomew, also called Nathanael, was chosen by Jesus himself. At first he doubted, asking, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" But when Jesus looked at him and said, "Here is a man without deceit," his heart was changed forever. From that day forward, he followed Jesus with faith and courage. After Jesus' resurrection, Bartholomew dedicated his life to spreading the gospel. Tradition tells us he preached in India, Armenia, and Mesopotamia, helping build new Christian communities. He baptized, healed, and encouraged countless people to turn to Christ. But his mission came at a cost. In Armenia, he gave his life as a martyr, refusing to deny his faith. His courage showed that being a follower of Jesus means standing firm, even when it's dangerous. So, how does someone like Bartholomew become a saint? In the Catholic and Orthodox traditions, the process of becoming a saint is called canonization. It often takes many years, even centuries, after a person's death. Here are the main steps. Servant of God. The local bishop begins studying the person's life. Venerable. The Vatican recognizes they lived with heroic virtue. Blessed. A miracle through their prayers is confirmed. Saint. A second miracle is confirmed, and the Pope officially declares them a saint. Bartholomew was honored from the earliest days of the Church because of his sacrifice and devotion, which is why he is remembered as a saint even today. You might wonder, who can become a saint? In the early church, sainthood was decided by local communities. The answer: anyone who lives with faith, love, and perseverance. Saints aren't superheroes, they are men and women, fishermen, teachers, mothers, fathers, who trusted God completely. In the early church, sainthood was decided by local communities. If someone lived a holy life or died for their faith, believers began honoring them as saints. Over time, the church wanted to be more careful and consistent. By the 10th century, the Pope took responsibility for officially declaring saints. Today, the process is very thorough. It can take many years and often involves confirming miracles before someone is canonized. There are thousands of saints recognized across different Christian traditions. The Catholic Church officially recognizes over 10,000 saints. All of their names are recorded in a special book called the Roman Martyrology, which keeps track of those who are honored for their faith and devotion to God. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, there are also thousands of saints, though the list is different and sometimes unique to each region. Even in many Protestant traditions, while official canonization isn't practiced, believers often honor early Christian saints as important examples of faith. That's why Bartholomew's story matters. He shows us that saints don't replace Jesus, but they point us back to him, examples of courage, hope, and love that inspire us to live faithfully in our own time. Saint Bartholomew's road to sainthood teaches us something powerful. Being a saint means saying yes to God every day. His good deeds, spreading the gospel, healing, encouraging believers, show us that sainthood begins with small acts of faithfulness that lead to great witness. But what does sainthood mean today? Even though fewer people are officially canonized compared to the past, the idea of sainthood is still very important. Saints are seen as role models, ordinary people who chose to follow God in extraordinary ways. For many Christians, saints aren't worshipped. Instead, they are honored as examples of how we can live closer to God. People may also ask saints to pray for them, much like you might ask a friend to pray for you. And in modern times, new saints are still recognized. Pope Francis, for example, has canonized many saints over the last few years, showing that faith-filled lives continue to inspire people all over the world. So the next time you hear the word saint, remember Bartholomew. His faith and courage remind us that sainthood is not just for the past. It's an invitation for each of us today. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Here on Bible Brick Tales, we bring the Bible to life, one Lego story at a time.